Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. And I got a bad stiff neck, so I'm hoping I can get this ride in. I'm going to try and run a Delta Airlines flight 1788 with nonstop service from Havana to Miami. I'm running a night flight in XPlane12 now. Earlier this morning I put out an MS 2024 video. I've been hopping around various airports that I have that I'm working on. So I'm getting those out in the meantime, but I'm having another look at my night lighting edits. It is pouring out here in Cuba, so who knows what we're going to see on the way out. Hopefully we'll have a nice view of the night lighting on the way into Miami. The aircraft's cold and dark. I don't have anything behind the seats for you as far as 2D screens because of all the work I've been doing. I didn't have my this tablet here plugged in, so the battery is shot. It actually took about 2 hours for it to actually turn on, so I'm not able to plug that into the computer to give you the data, unfortunately. So I'll try and get through the boring stuff quick. I also downloaded the flight, so I'll be inputting it from SimBrief this go around to get through that quicker. Let's see who popped in here. Oh, hey, Niles. Blue skies? Yeah, no, not tonight. We're going to have dark, rainy skies on the way out. At least on the way out. Hopefully on the way in it'll be a little bit better. Man, I hope you have a great day. I'm hoping to have a good one. But the stiff neck is keeping that from happening a little bit. Alright, so let's get started with this ride here. I've got my load data sheet here, so DC selected to bat, DC battery switch is on guarded, standby power is auto guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, fuel pump switches are off, wipers are set to park, hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off. Well, yeah, that's not going to work just yet till we get on that anyway. Brake pressure's all but gone. Landing gear is down. We have 3 green here, 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar is set to test. Master caution reset. Fault in up. And overheat fire. Oh, I gotta figure out what's going on with my sounds. Look like my sounds are gone now. Alright, ground power is available. Let's get on ground power. Confirm we're on ground power. And in the meantime, let's build that pressure back up for the brakes. Let's get set for unconditioned air here. Galley power's on. IRS selected. Emergency exit lights. Air conditioning is fine. Brake pressure's good now. Let's enter our position. We're in MUHA. And airport database information matches that of the IRS pretty much, so we're looking pretty good there. You know what? Leave that on for right now. Let me set the brake first. It's going to drop down. We'll give them the logo and position lights. Flaps are up, up, and up. Looks like we're pretty good here. And brake pressure is good. Alright, let's continue with the aft overhead. Leading edge devices. Test service interphone is off. Engine reversers are extinguished. EEC switches are unguarded. We've got 13,000 in crew oxygen. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test. Mach speed 1 and 2. Yeah, I think the volume's a little bit too low. That'll be a little too early for stall warning. We'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. Let's check our oxygen flow. Alright, and lights test. Oh, my neck is just killing me. I think I have to adjust my IRS display. Numbers are off a little bit. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded. Northern flaps are off guarded. Spoils A and B are on guarded. Your damper is on. VHF nav is normal, IRS is normal, FMC is normal, source selector is auto, control panel is normal, fuel temp is fine, crossfeed check. Fuel pumps are off, AC/DC panel is set, equipment cooling and exhaust is normal, emergency exit lights are on, no smoking seatbelt sign, window heat, and let's run that test, and TAT test. And wing and engine anti-ice are off. Electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. We have 3 entranceways open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is showing 0. Temperature is fine. And let's reset the master caution overheat test. And we are set for unconditioned air. Today's ride is 25,000. And let's check our isolation valve. Our outflow valve, that is. Isolation valve. Alright, our lights are good for this ride. It's a little rainy out there, so we're going to use bulb igniters this ride. How about that? Alright, let's get ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. So ATIS is 123.25. See if we get ATIS here. Oh, ATIS is 132.5. What are you doing? Dyslexia kicking in again. Oh, I gotta get that volume up. I can't hear that.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Broken at 2,000 feet. Temperature 27. Dew point 25. QNH 1015. Transition level 35. Arriving and departing runway 6.
Let's run through that again.
Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and the flight following is requested. Read Bedfall runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet. Jose Marti International Airport. Information.
Alright, wind is 025 at 7. Visibility is 10. Sky conditions broken at 2. Temperature 27. Dew point 10:15. We have here.
Broken at 2,000 feet. Temperature 27. Dew point 2.
Alright, we're good there.
QNH 1015. Transition level 3.
We'll be using runway 6.
And departing runway 6.
Doesn't say anything in here about rain. Interesting.
Approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and the flight following is requested. Read Bedfall runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Alright.
Jose.
Havana ground, Delta 1788. Radio check.
Delta 1788, Marty ground, roger. Reading you loud and clear.
Delta 1788, we're looking for IFR clearance to Miami is filed. We have information, Juliet. Oh, the stiff neck is definitely not helping in here.
Delta 1788, information Juliet is current. Cleared to Miami via the F-3 departure, then is filed. Departure runway 06, initial climb altitude 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.3, squawk 2146.
Delta 1788 clear to Miami via the Part 3 departure then as filed. Departure runway will be 6, initial climb is 4,000, departure at 120.3, squawk 2146 for Delta 1788. Alright, 2146.
Delta 1788, read that correct.
And we're good up to 4, yes. Alright, so let me program the flight management computer. Now I grabbed all this data from SimBrief. I'm not going to put this in manually since you can't see it. So I'm going to request all this stuff right from the download. In the meantime, give me progress here. I will take you here. Let me check. Oh, you're not getting that screen anyway, unfortunately. And I have to set the flight controls up. That's all set. Activate that. We'll take a look at that. Okay, that's ready. So, legs. Let's have a quick peek here. We've got Almit, Epma, Maxim, J-Box, Split, Konak, Pamper, and then we're on Sandbar 3. Oh. And then from Sandbar 3, we're on our way in. And we know we have that. And what do they use in the real world? They use runway 9. So we're going to do the same thing here. Alright, let's have a look at that. Pamper. And then we're on our way in, and then we're holding at 3. That looks good. Alright, let me get the weight stuff in here real quick. Let me write this stuff down. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that I gotta put in first, and then I can use the rest of the stuff automatically. Let me get all the weight information here. Payload is 39.6. And we've got fuel of 14.5. Should give us a zero fuel weight of 134.6. Alright. Alright, let me have flight bag here. Weight, fuel, and balance. Payload, fuel, I said was going to be 14.5. Payload was 39.6. Should give us CG of 28.3 and a zero fuel weight of 134.6. 134.6. Very good. Alright, that's good. Let me have you now. And let's request all that info. I don't know if it'll adjust the fuel automatically, so I make sure I put that in myself, the fuel and the payload. So I should try that one day. What's our final reserve here? Final reserve is going to be 5.4. And they put all that in. We have a CG of 28.3, flaps 5. There is no slope on this runway. Engine out is going to be a $149. And we've got a trim of 450. Yeah, I got to work on these sounds. I was working with the MS 2024, so I screwed these up. I'm a schmuck. Alright, let's take a look at descent profile. Let's request that. And then we'll request our cruise winds, and we should be able to get out of here. In the meantime, what's our average ISA? Is 14. load that. Alright. So that's done. Execute that. Average ice I said was 14. And when we get in Miami, we're looking at 2998. Oh. You gotta put that in too, Johnny. Alright, that's all looking good. Alright, let's go to... Let's request our cruise winds. And then we're done. And load the cruise winds. Execute that. And they are all in, looking good. One more look here. Who's that? Deuce. Oh, give me legs. Sandbar, that's all looking good. Alright, that's set. Let me get tower in here. 118.1. That's good, that's good. Let me have a look at charts here real quick. Yeah, unfortunately this battery is shot. I didn't have it plugged in. I just got enough juice where I could turn it on finally. So I can't give you all of the display information that I usually give you behind the seats. What do we have here? Let me put this into 10. Since I'm here by myself, I put all this information. If I have to come back to Havana for some reason, all this is done for me already. Alright, that's in 060. 60, elevation is 210. Alright, so good. Alright, that, what's departure here? Departure.
Delta 1972, contact 118.6.
That's set. We're good here.
Are you able to reduce the speed to 10?
That is good. That is set. Alright, we're good there. Terrain, position, data, airport, and station. I'm on the master. You can have the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. It was raining. Still raining out there. I don't see anything on the weather radar, though. Looks pretty clean. Oh, there's a little bit out there. Off to our right. So we're getting a little bit of rain. Alright, that is set, is it not? Alright, that's set. You're in. That is set. And we've got an initial heading. We're cleared up to 4. That's set. Nose wheel steering is normal guided. Check out displays here. Lower displays. Auto flight system. And let's see, artificial horizon is level, ground speed 045 on the speed tape. V1 is 138, 149. V2 we've got 60 on the heading. Decision height of 210, local pressure 1015. And we cleared up to 4. I've got terrain on the nav display already. Let's get these standby gauges done. 1015. That is set. Reset the fuel flow. N1 is set. Auto speed references. Auto brake is set for rejected takeoff. We are good here. Let's check the bottles. Now let me check this too. 450 was the set. Alright, that's set and cargo. Alright, that's good. We're set there. Let's get that test done. That test should be done. And we should be able to test. There you go. That's good. Alright, let's get these doors buttoned up and let's get on APU. No fuel in the center tank. Let's get these doors buttoned up. You know what? We'll call for pushback too. They can wait on us. Ground services. Up doors. Get that. I'll wait till I'm on internal power before we do that. Alright, let's do the long test here on the ground procs. Oh, the doors are buttoned up. Hey Max, how's it going? Well, you snuck in here when I wasn't looking. London, huh? How's it doing in London? I'm getting rained on here in Cuba, so. Matter of fact, I don't have, let me have this. Before we go anywhere, let me get these going. I don't have the wipers hooked up to my switches. The 3D rain effect is something that I added into the mix not that long ago to try and make inclement weather flying a little bit more difficult, but these switches aren't wired up. My hands get too shaky to try and do it. Alright, APU is up and running. And let's just say we've been on there for a minute. So let's get disconnected from GPU. Brakes. Let me just hit that one more time here. Alright, I don't know why it bleeds out that quick. Alright, remove the chocks. ASU, doors, we're all good. We're disconnected. Let's call for push. They can wait for us. Alright, let me get rid of that. And let me have some charts. We got runway 6 on the way out. Unfortunately, I don't have the charts for you, like I usually do. Here's our tow. Hopefully I'll have a decent view on the way into Miami. The plan going forward is to use MS-2024 for my daytime flights and XPlane12 for my nighttime flights. I prefer the night lighting of XPlane over 2024. But the daytime in 2024 is just amazing.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Left turn heading 320.
Let's see, today's ride is what, 238 miles? They did this ride in the real world in 1 hour and 8 minutes. So we're going to see if we can at least meet that. And then tomorrow morning I'll have another MS-2020 video out of 2 more airports that I took a look at. I'll be putting one out every morning, 7 a.m. between now until 2024 gets released. Alright, so we're good to go. Let's wait for that to get clear. And we're in gate 10. Havana ground, Delta 1788, ready for push and start, gate 10 with information Juliet. May have to make that a little bit lower, the announcement in the back.
Push and start approved. Face southwest.
Alright, so we're good to go. So let me get that clock going. And let's release the brake. Get on out of here.
Flightdeck, and you may stand engines.
All right, pack switches are off. Duct pressure's good. Anti-collision lights coming on, and we're starting number 2.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt
Unrestricted climb to flight level 320, United 1097.
And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air.
Give me 3516, request descent via the arrival.
Federal regulations require all passengers
descend via last one Bravo
and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin. In
The
addition
arrival
to
to
any
lateral 1 Bravo to 15000, give me 3516.
smoking is not allowed on any Delta flight.
Isolation valves closed. Right pack to auto. Pressure's good. We're starting 1.
Sierra Uniform Tango Alpha, Sierra, and explain the ILS to runway 05
On
back.
each side,
Okay, we'll do
and
that.
pull
Give me
in
3516.
of the wing. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located at
3516, increase to 210 knots indicated.
All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you.
Correction, increase
And
to
remember, they might
220
be
knots
behind you.
indicated, Ethiopian 3516.
210, give me 3516.
It's unlikely.
AFC
But if
increase
cabin
to
pressure changes, the
220,
panels above your seat will
Ethiopian
close, revealing
3516.
oxygen mask.
220, give me
If this
3516.
happens, reach up and pull a mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Put the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask as necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing.
All right.
Don't worry if your bag isn't in place. Be sure to adjust your own.
I'm using the latest and greatest from Zibo-Mod, 4.02.37, I believe it is, from today that I just put in. So we're going to give that a look over. So far from cold and dark to where we are now, right on the money. Oh, this neck is going to drive me crazy.
To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch.
Operation complete. Head parking brake. Selecting door. Stand by.
If your vest has 2 straps, fasten the straps to the front of the vest and then adjust them loosely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tabs at the bottom of the vest. Manually inflate it by blowing into the tube as shoulder level. You can activate a light by pulling down on the tab in the front. But if your vest doesn't have a tab, the light will activate automatically in the water. If necessary, we'll distribute infant life vests or other flotation devices so children can weigh 35 pounds. Also, seat cushions can be used for flotation. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, file armrest are level, your tray table is put away, and all carry-on items are properly stacked.
Power is disconnected and bypass beam has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
All right.
And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review.
And let me have you.
Thank you to everyone at Delta Airlines. We want to thank you for paying attention. Please relax and enjoy your flight.
I'll take that back now. Let's have a peek here. Yeah, what do we have here? TA and auto. All right, let's see. All right, that half is done. Exterior lights. We are good. APU as needed. That's off. Master caution recall. We've got a clean board. Transponders TA auto. Weather radar set to auto. Flight controls are free and clear. All right. Havana ground, Delta 1788 at Echo. Looking to taxi to runway 6. Oh, this neck is driving me crazy.
Taxi to runway 6 via Echo Delta Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
I cleared a taxi to runway 6 via Delta Alpha. Contact tower 118.1 when ready. Have a good night. All right, you are in standby, and we're going to come down here, make the left, and go right on Alpha. I'm not going to try and swing that turn. So 238 miles to Miami. Yeah, I'm seeing some clouds up here now a little bit.
However, 313 Charlie Golf, contact approach 10.5 on trail. 130.5.
We got a left coming up here and then a right on Alpha.
Left heading 160, 313 Charlie Golf.
I'll tell you, adding the inclement weather all around makes a huge difference in trying to see stuff. No doubt about it. You can see out there in the distance. And we got a right coming up here. Down to the end. Oh, this neck.
Southwest 1203, contact 10 American 124.164.1.
Hope we have a nice smooth ride. Oh, you know what? I don't think that's on in the front. You hit that. Yeah, it's not on. It's on now. I didn't have my lights on here. I'm using my own lighting edits for at night along with reshade, and I didn't have reshade on. Oh, I must have been in the menu doing something before I started and forgot to turn it on. Oh yeah, I think this might be the only ride I get in today. My neck is killing me. I think maybe a heating pad after this. Lay down, watch a little bit of television. Be nice to get another ride in here today. Oh, easy there, Louie. What do you think you're flying for Southwest today? You're on Delta 20 on the straightaways, Johnny. Who's that, James? I can't see, the text is so small. That's what it looks like. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Any day I get into the flight deck here is a good day for me. So, yeah, if you see me in here flying around, it's a good day. All right, let's switch over now.
Boeing 6906, contact control 11946, bye-bye. 19.6, ship movement 6.
Hopefully we'll have a nice, smooth ride.
696, request the right deviation for weather. Ship Boeing 6906, busy traffic, can you fly heading 340? Affirmative, 340, ship movement 169. Ship Boeing 6906, roger, fly heading 340. Heading 340, ship movement.
I don't know how many of you out there had an opportunity to fly a MS 2024 over the weekend, but that is one beautiful looking product.
United 1741, contact tower 118.16, bye-bye. 118.6, have a good day, now.
Oh, it's hard looking to the left.
American 2417, after Cessna, descend via the start to 10,000 clear for the ILS-LOC runway 23 left approach.
Alright, after Cessna, descend via the star and clear for the ILS through the 23 left American 2417. American 417, 200,
American 2417 radar contact, flight direct to Cessna and descend to cross Cessna at 12,000. Speed at your discretion, not less than 230 indicated.
speed not less than 230 knots.
Let me switch this over. On the way out, we have the MUHA 3
That is correct.
on a departure, which is basically straight out. Then we're hanging a left.
American 773, maintain present speed and descend to cross Cessna at 12,000.
Speed and descend across 1,000 feet, American 773.
Havana Tower, Delta 1788, holding short, runway 6, ready for departure.
Delta 1788, Marty Tower, runway 06, wind 025 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be
Clear.
taking off in just a few minutes.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 1788. All right, auto throttle, let me get my clock going. We're going to TARA,
Have a good flight.
and let's have a peek. Tenant notification is complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selected and continuous. And auto throttle is armed. Transponders TARA auto. Flight controls. And we are good to go. Brakes 40% and we are history. Oh yeah, it's really starting to come down now. Look at all that rain. Woo wee. We getting dumped on.
1855, Delta 585.
Alright, give me 40%.
On runway 6.
Thrust set. Toga.
Falcon 114 Bravo Delta 6300 for 10,000 flat.
Thrust set. Airspeed's active. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80. Sliding a little bit here.
V1, rotate. Positive 3.
Gear up. All right, Zibo. Let's see how this latest edition does. From 400 down to 1,000.
1,000.
Delta 1788, contact departure on 120.3.
120.3 for Delta 1788. Good night. Departure Delta 1788 with you. Climbing through 2,000 for 4,000. Flaps 1.
Delta 1788, Havana approach radar contact, cleared direct EP mark, climb flight level 200.
Yeah, Delta 1788, cleared direct and par up to flight level 200. Oh, flaps up. And standing. Oh, that sun's a bit bright. Maybe make that time a little bit later. Alright, what did I miss here in text? I got London, I got the rain. I got James. Hey James, how's it going? Oh, the time zones, yeah. That's a little bright. Let me see what time is setting here. I want to do a night ride and check out my night lighting is what I'm looking for here, not day flight. Let me check this real quick, and then I got to turn the, don't mess with the weather. I want nighttime. We want to check nighttime, and I can get rid of those wipers. I don't have them set up just yet. One of these days, maybe, I'll be able to get in there and get those wired up. My hands are a little too shaky now. I don't want to go in there and start damaging stuff. Alright, what are we looking at here? We got 50 miles now to top a climb. 228 miles to go. And we're inbound Almet. And in Almet, we should have 12.9 on the... Up to flight level 250, Delta 1788. Alright, that puts us at cruise for this ride. And we're getting ready to come up on 10. And we're looking pretty good. Temperature is fine, and we are set for our cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, I'd like to extend a special...
And we're going 345.
Welcome back to our Scotland members and million mothers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Boston family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on.
So MUHA to Maxim, and then Maxim gets us off the departure out of Cuba. All in all, pretty good run from cold and dark with Zibo's latest and greatest. I'm not noticing any porpoising effect on the way out, although most of that in the past has been on the descent, especially with flaps out. So we're going to pay particular attention to that on the way down.
Water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as the selection of our fresh eat items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for first class and Delta class passengers, as well as available for purchase for daily cabin.
All right, James, we'll catch you on the next run, baby.
Beverages, as well as our fresh eat items coming on in the menus in your seat pocket.
I used to fly on VATSIM a long time ago, but I don't anymore. Couple of issues with some kiddies. Plus, I get mixed up a little bit easy now. And if I'm flying in an event, I don't want to ruin it for others. But, oh yeah, VATSIM. Yeah, I used to love VATSIM a long time ago. Matter of fact, my number is 830306. I have a 6-digit number. I've been there that long. But it's been a while. $12.6, $12.6. The fuel is right on the money. And we're inbound Maxim. And we're climbing up beautifully. Temperature is good. Oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, N1, N2. That's all looking good. No issues this ride. And we're looking at another 210 to go. We can let them run around. It's pretty smooth out here. And I think we're past that rain. Hey, Fry Simulation, how's it going? Welcome aboard. You just caught us on our way into Miami. I just left Havana, Cuba. 20 minutes ago, actually, we left the gate. So another 207 miles to go. Checking out my night lighting edits again in XPlane12. That should be in range now. And then tomorrow morning I'll have another MS 2024 video up showing a couple of more airports. I'm not sure what's in the pipeline. I'd have to go take a look. I don't remember. There's like 60 of them that are set up, so I just don't remember the order. I know we were in Canada earlier today and yesterday, so, and it popped over to Berlin, I believe. So I'm not sure what's next. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the approach is coming into Miami with reshade. And we'll find out soon enough. Let's see, when are we doing? We're doing in about a half hour.
Delta 1788, contact Havana Center on 120.25.
Going to Havana Center, 120.25, Delta 1788. Good night. 120.25. Havana Center, Delta 1788 with you, climbing through 20,100 inbound maximum.
Delta 1788, Havana Center identified. Good evening.
Yeah, Max, I tell you, 2024 looks beautiful. I've hit numerous locations, checking out various areas. The airports are a little sparse, but then again, this is not a release version just yet. So, and there are a couple of areas here and there where the satellite data may be a little bit fuzzy. But other than that, everything else looked great. The performance was off the hook amazing. So, we'll see what happens when it gets released. You know, the servers may get slammed, things may slow up, I don't know. So we'll see. But you know what? Let's get them back in their seats. We're getting whipped around a little bit here. .25-knot crosswind. Once we make this turn, we're going to get a tailwind. Yeah, baby. I'm usually fighting headwinds when I fly. All right, with that, we're inbound Maxim. At Maxim, we should have 11.4 on the fuel. We're 11.7. And beautiful. Temperature is fine. We can get rid of this chart now. Let's zoom in. And actually, let's see. When do we get picked up in Miami?
As we go.
Miami. What do we have on the way in? Sandbar 3. Sandball 3. Where do we get picked up here? Oh, we get picked up at Maxim. So we're on the arrival into Miami already, although we're just not on the moving map display. That's all. So we're like, I don't know if you can see this down in here, but we're down here in the corner. Sorry, I don't have those screens for you today. Battery's dead. No, why are you changing me again? Havana Center, Delta 1788. Request runway 9er. I don't know why they keep changing my flight plan. It's the same flight they just ran in the real world.
Delta 1788, cleared for ILS approach runway 9er at Miami. Expect vectors to intercept the grid IAF.
A Delta 1788, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 9. Expect vectors to intercept GRIF IAF. Delta 1788. We're going to continue with our flight plan. 52. She gets a little mixed up, but we're going to follow. We're going to follow our SIDS and stars. All right, Maxim. Fuel is right on the money. 11.5, 11.5. We'll have 9.8 when we get in, unless I can't put it down. Top of descent in another 90 miles. We've got 170 to go. Beautiful. All in all, it's been a great ride. Let's see, I miss any text here? Lights look great. Thanks, I appreciate that. I don't know if I saw that yet. 2024 videos. Yeah, they're coming up. I'm popping them up every day. Every morning I'll have one pop up, 7 a.m. Well, Eastern time anyway. I don't know what it'll be for you. Hey, Lassie. From the Baltic, yeah. Wow. It's amazing how many people this is actually able to reach. The only aircraft that I really flew in 2024 was the Cessna, only because I'm flying it from in here. And I have to play follow the leader because none of the hardware is actually set up for 2024 yet. So, or else I'd be running with the PMDG 737 if I was able to. Hopefully release time won't have to wait too long for that to get released. But I was actually having to play follow the leader with the Cessna in order to get my flights done inside 2024. Which proved interesting. I was surprised I was able to put the aircraft down in Teterboro, one of the airports that, actually that's the first airport that I flew out of in the real world, with a little mom and pop 61 school, before I moved over to Islip out in Long Island, and Part 141 with American Flyers. But it was basically like flying a radio controlled plane, following it from behind. It was pretty interesting, and the landing went better than expected. All right, J-Box. We should have 11.3. We're 11.3. Looking good. Temperature is fine. We've got another 73 miles top of descent. $154 to go. And 27 minutes from the gate. 15 minutes from the runway. For SayIntentions? No, I'm just a yearly customer for SayIntentions. The first day I tried it, I fell in love with it. So I purchased it for 30 days just to see, because I was like, yeah, okay, let's see how great this is. Because a lot of the stuff you see hyped up, then you get your hands on it and it's not so great. So I signed up for a month. I tried it for a day, was extremely impressed with it. And then I decided to get in touch with Brian. And I said, listen, I'd like to change my subscription from a month to a year. And they accommodated me. So that was pretty cool. So now I'm signed up for the next year. So, and in my opinion, out of everything that I've seen for 2024 getting released, SayIntentions AI should easily have product of the year. It's amazing what it's able to do and interpret. Well, you can hear my transmissions get screwed up and I request different stuff and it's still able to figure out what I want. Delta 1788 going to Miami Center, 132.2. Good night. Miami Center, Delta 1788 with you, 25,000 inbound, slip it. What are we looking at? 60 miles now, top of descent, 142 to go.
Miami Center identified. Good evening.
Yeah, I'll tell you, November 19th cannot get here quick enough. I'm looking forward to get in there and start playing around with that. Get my hands on the PMDG 737-800. Operating in there with Device Interface Manager for the interface. I'll be flying daytime in 2024, nighttime in XPlane12. I think I'll have the best of both worlds between PMDG and the Zibo-Mod. I'll tell you, this is pretty rare for me. I've got an 18-knot tailwind. My rides usually entail a headwind. Hey, Skywise, how's it going? You just caught us. We're inbound Miami. We left Havana, what, half hour ago, actually. 30 minutes we left the gate. 17 minutes from the runway. And we've got 134 miles to go. Just over 50 to top of descent. That should be in range. And you should be at 70 there. You're slipping, buddy. And then after that, we're good down to 25, which is where we are right now. And from there, we're looking at 13. Right, Pampers above 23, and then 13. Yep. Howsam at 11. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. I hope everybody on the channel's doing good. But whenever you see me in here, you know I'm having a good day. No doubt about it. I could be having surgery, having a tooth pulled, and have an argument with my wife and still come in here to be a good day. I'll tell my wife I said that. I'm lucky she doesn't watch the channel. This is not her thing. My wife is the one that you would see with the Hallmark sweater, drinking out of the Hallmark cup. Oh, look, we got some weather coming up there, Louie. You know what? We're a cruise. I'll take the weather. You can have the terrain. How about that? Let's take a look. Are we going to have to avoid some stuff here? Oh, look at that mess. Are we swinging right in between it? No, we're going to go around it. Look at that mess. Oh, I wish I had the charts up there for you. Unfortunately, I don't have the glass screens up there. We're definitely going to be diverting. We are definitely going to be diverting from that. Miami Center, Delta 1788. We would like to divert left 15 miles for weather. Put us right at the end.
Approved. Divert left 1, 5 miles for weather.
Approved left 15 miles for weather, Delta 1788. That is some nasty weather out there. I hope Miami's not socked in. No, it looks like we get past that big blob. That is some nasty looking weather. With the wind in this direction, should actually push those away from us. That's why I didn't divert to the right. For those that may have been wondering, since we're heading in that direction anyway. Frankfurt, that's another nice airport. So let's see if that's going to put us in a little bit late there. What are we cruising at here? You know what? Let's make this up. We're going to bump up our cruise here that we can. Let's kick it up a notch. And it looks like we should be able to be back on track by Sandbar. And we can actually get back on track by, yeah, by Sandbar.
Delta NASA, number 330, 10 to be the lucky dude, except for 242.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to be that close. How about we do that? Let's not get too crazy. Oh, you didn't take my dot. And we're too close to turbulence. I don't want to be that close to the barber pole. And seatbelt sign is on. And we're going to be starting our descent soon as well. We're good to above 23.
Negative, give me the spell. DEA Bravo Zulu Alpha. Bravo Zulu Alpha. It should be on the airway there. Unless they moved it. That's your problem. Please, you can expect that in a little bit. 20.
Miami Center, Delta 1788. Request direct sandbar.
Delta 2021, make about 230.
Delta 1788, clear direct sandbar.
Direct sandbar, Delta 1788. That gets us around that weather. That wasn't too bad.
126.77,
And we're on our way down. And we are now good down to, oh, look at that lightning off to the right there. I saw that. The corner of my eye. Oh, yeah.
Clear for the ILS runway 9 approach into Miami. Devolve for arrival. Whenever you'd like, descend and maintain 6,000. Altimeter 1013.
Delta 1788, clear for the ILS runway 9 approach into Miami to devolve for arrival. And we're going to begin our descent down to 16, altimeter 1013. Gotta love that lightning, man. Oh, I hear you, Skywise. Yeah, I do a lot of that stuff in the background when I'm watching other people, like Pat 738. Yeah, I do the same thing. I try and get work done while I'm enjoying the view. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. I see you snuck in here when I wasn't looking. You can come on down now. And what are we looking at? Schneider. Oh, Sandbar, Schneider. All right, we're on that chart now. From Sandbar, we're going to Haslam. Haslam, we're meeting 250 down to 11 max. We're looking pretty good. And how about we get set for runway 9 on the way in? Decision height is going to be a deuce. 110.9. 110.9, 92. 92. And we're looking at an altitude. You are going to be set as well. And base climb to 8, then a right to 3,000. VKCVOR hold him. And that is already in. We are looking pretty good here. Right. Expect grid. Yep, grid. We're going to be, yep. Let me just put that in. And Haslam. Yes, we have altitude constraint at Haslam between 11 and 13. Yep, I'm aware of that. Thank you very much. And we can go to local pressure now. And let's have a peek, shall we? Air bleed panel is set to auto. Pressurization panel landing altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Local pressure is in. Recall. We got a clean board. Landing data VREFs. I will get that in next. And what are we looking at here? We're coming in at a buck 49. Got a heavy load. Everybody's getting out of Havana, going to Miami. Alright, let me have that star again. Sandbar 3. And you should be 5-7 actually. And at Sandbar we should have 10 on the fuel. We're at 10.1. We're coming down beautifully. Temperature is fine. Engine pressure, quantity, temperature, vibration, all that in 1 and 2. We're looking fine. We should have 9.4 fuel-wise when we get into Miami, unless I can't put it down. So we're looking pretty good. And from here we're going to 29. Hopefully Miami's going to give us a nice view on the way in. We can get rid of the weather there. I do have some lights out here in the distance, so maybe we'll have a decent view on the way in. And we're going to continue on down. We're good down to 4 now, yes. We're good down to 4. And let's start slowing up.
Delta 1788, contact Miami approach on 133.775.
I'll go into Miami approach, 133.775. Delta 1788, good night. Miami approach, Delta 1788 with you, sending through 11,000 inbound Maria. Expecting runway 9. Just let them know.
Delta 1788, Miami approach. Good evening, Homestead altimeter 29.93.
2993, are we set here? Yes, we are. All right, we're slowing up now to 240. Inbound Maria.
Southwest 5655, contact 2677 adios. 2677, Southwest 5655.
And from Maria, we're into leg. Leg, we need to be at 4,000. All right, we're at 240 knots now. We're coming up on 10,000. That's 10. Exterior lights are set. Engine start select is to continuous, and I'm on terrain already. Am I not? Am I on terrain? On terrain now, although terrain's really not going to matter. We're in Miami. And I think we're going to have a decent view of the city there. I got some lights out to the right, so we may have a pretty good view on the way in. All right, so from Maria, we're going to legs, which is 60. And then from there, that should put us on the approach into runway 9.
Delta 1788, Miami approach. Proceed direct grid. Descend and maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 9er approach.
Cleared direct grid, descend and maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared the ILS runway 9 approach for Delta 1788. Alright, yeah, we don't need that. We're in Miami. I'll keep that. Yeah, I think my city just disappeared, so we're in and out of the clouds, that's for sure. Who's that? Solar? Hey, Solar, how's it going? You just caught us coming into Miami. Pretty good timing. And yeah, it looks like we're going to break through the clouds. We should have a pretty decent view. You know what? Let's slow down and enjoy this view, shall we? Give me this.
American 480, 14,500, climbing flight level 230. American 480.
She's a little sluggish here. We're good down at 3.
Southwest 571 out of 31, one for...
Give me some of you.
Southwest 5001, 770, Lucky 1, 70, Lucky 1, should maintain 10,000, 98 meters, 571.
Hopefully we'll have a little bit of a view out that window.
84 approach, 2435. 2435 is 84.
See? She's off.
American 480, center 2677, goodbye. 2677, see ya.
Not noticing any porpoising effect on vertical speed, so that is a major improvement in the last couple of versions of Zibo-Mod. So you can come on back, give me flaps 1, let's start slowing down here. What are we coming in at? Buck 49.
United 2074, maintain 300 knots.
300 knots, United 2074. We can't quite give you 300, we give you 290.
See if she picks this up after this waypoint.
United 2074, maintain 200
Yeah.
knots or greater.
Oh, I hope we break through this.
Southwest 3341, Southwest 321, arrival, 1724. 3341, arrival.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, Solar. Yeah, that's who I'm talking to, SayIntentions. Then there's also ex-ATC chatter that's in the mix as well. Let's pick up the localizer. Actually, we could pick up the whole kit and caboodle. And I said we're holding at 3, right? And on the way out, we're looking at, oh, this freaking neck. Let's see if she can pick this up and fix herself. Oh yeah, we're getting some decent city lighting out there now. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful lights. Light up that city, baby. Alright, give me the gear. We need to slow down here. So with flaps out so far, no porpoising effect, so it looks like Zibo's got that straightened out. Beautiful view. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or doing it justice, but I get to see it in 4K. You only get to see it in 1080p, unfortunately. Give me 10. I'll go to Miami Tower, 118.3, Delta 1788. Good night. Miami Tower, Delta 1788, 10-mile final, runway 9. ME-15. And we're just going to slow all the way up. Clear to land, runway 9, Delta 1788. Should not show extended. Give me 25. Seems to get mixed up. It's like I'm asking a question there, it looks like. Alright. So we have lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, and flaps. Yes. Tender notification is complete. Speed brake is on. Landing gear is down 3 green. Flaps are set for landing. And we'll just let them know anyway. And we'll let the auto flight take it down to 1,000. It took it at 400, so it was pretty good. It was a little late on that one waypoint, but able to make that up. Not that big of a deal. Beautiful view here. I hope you're getting that view. I'll take it at 1,000, so I know 400 feet on the departure and 1,000 on the way down. The auto flight system was good. Just a little late on that one waypoint, but it could have made it up. I probably jumped a little quicker than I had to, but. All right, my bird. I've got control. Even the trim is nice. The last couple of times that I took over, I had to adjust the trim because she wanted to jump up. This is a really nice feel right here. I just put in a couple of notches of down trim because I want to be able to hold her up as I'm coming in. So that's what I prefer. Beautiful view. Oh no, this has been a great ride. Other than my neck killing me. Between the night lighting in the night lighting in XPlane12 and the daytime in 2024, I think I got the best of both worlds. Continue. Prepare for landing. Welcome to Miami. And we're on this side. That's why I wanted runway 9. We're at gate H4. So we're all the way down here in the corner. Oh, easy there, Louis. What are you doing? Pay attention. Pay attention, Louis. Pay attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication.
All right, let me get on the other side here, and then we'll just sit tight for a second.
Articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices.
How cool was that? Let me bring up the airport here.
We invite you to visit Delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your Sky Miles account. If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claims,
Ground 123.275. Right, 123. Ground is 123.375.
We'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to
132.
once again.
375. Miami ground, Delta 1788 at intersection Tango 7, looking to go to gate H4. We're right here in the corner, Concourse H. Right in the corner.
Delta 1788, Miami ground. Taxi to H4 via Tango 7. Tango, cross runway 30, then Papa. Have a good day.
Taxi to H4 via Tango 7, Tango, cross runway 30, then Papa. Have a good night. All right, so that's pretty good. So we're going to come, well, they gave us Tango over to Papa. Yeah, we'll cross 30. All right, we're on Tango now, and we'll come down here, cross 30, on over to Papa. APU is up. Confirm that. So we're looking at what, 42 minutes runway to runway? 55 minutes? We're a little early, actually, being that we diverted. That's interesting. Interesting. Gate to gate, we're looking at about an hour. We're looking at, they did this ride, what? Oh, we're not that big of a deal. They did it an hour and 8. I don't know how we made 8 minutes there. We weren't getting pushed that much. We're on Tango all the way till we cross. I hope you enjoyed that view. Hope the lighting was pretty good for you guys back there. No, I don't use Progressive Taxi. I'll just look at the charts based on what they tell me from SayIntentions. All right, so we're coming straight across here. We're going to cross.
We'll be taking off in just a few minutes.
It would be nice if they knew that we were on the back end of a flight and didn't actually say that, because we're actually not going anywhere. We're coming straight across to stay on Tango, and then we're going to break to the left here. Hopefully we have a parking space here. So we got a left coming up here. Over to Papa. Right, Papa, yep. And then we're over to Concourse H, which is the next one over. And we are right in the corner, unless someone's in our spot.
After Momar, direct
yep.
Compass 1556.
Senegalese Frontier Flight 1195 339 is descending via the Lucky One down to 240.
Oh, easy there, Louis.
1195, then Roger.
Anybody in our spot? I can't tell.
Frontier 413, it's going to maintain 12,000, pound altimeter is 2996.
Can't tell.
Down to 12,000. Forward. Compass 5850, cross 60 and maintain 12,000, San Diego Center 298.
Pretty dark in here. May have to lighten the airport lighting up a little bit, because without my taxi light, you're not seeing anything. Well, it doesn't help that the gates aren't here on the external visuals. So, all right, we can kill that now. We can actually kill you as well.
1195, maintain 300 knots or greater, disregard the public speed.
It's hard to see the lines here with no gate. Here we are. I don't know if you can see him on the ground, the marshal in there. Yeah, I'm getting there, Louis. It would be nice if this guy wasn't so pinpoint. All right. Anti-collision and let him run around. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ride. I had a blast whenever I get in here. So I hope you enjoyed the view. And like I said, I always enjoy the company and the conversation along the way when you guys are here. It makes the ride that much more enjoyable, you know. Let's see, what did I miss here in conversation-wise? All right, I got that. Nice one, cool, looks awesome. Oh, thanks, Sola, I appreciate that. X-plane lighting. Actually, Fry, that's my night lighting edits. I wasn't crazy about X-plane's night lighting, so I went and I reworked them myself. And I'm also using reshade as well. I'm using my own reshade settings to give me that look. But for those that use reshade, if you want to try them, There's a link down there for my night lighting edits for X-Plane, so if you want to give them a go. I know it has, I think, over 11,000 downloads, so there's a lot of people that are using them. So, all right, everybody. Progressive taxi. No, I think X-Plane does have progressive taxi. I just don't use it because I don't want to use it as a crutch. You know, if I can figure out what they're telling me with the instructions and look at the charts, then I'd rather not use the progressive taxi. You know. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ride, and I will catch you on my next run, everybody. Take care. Tomorrow morning, I will have another 2024 video up there taking a look at 2 airports. That'll be in the daytime, though. I don't do night flights in 2024. Really not much to see. I'd rather use XPlane12. All right, everybody. Take care. Catch you on my next run. Thanks for joining me.
All right, cross 60 at 12000, 2998, United 23, so we make it 1. United 395, we're vacating 300.
Right there. Flight 922, going to approach on 128.1.
128.1, approach for letters 922. Good evening, 251, 290 for 240.
Cross 251, to Roger, cross Cindy, and maintain 12000, Palm altimeter 2998.
Cross Cindy 12, Alaska 221.
Time 395, cross 60, and maintain 12000, altimeter 2998.
60, 2000, 395.
Function 1195, connect approach on 124.35.
24.